Going to narrate some MMA sparring with Jourdan Chow here. Now, you may recognize this guy from some of the funny self-defense videos we do, but Jourdan actually knows how to fight a little bit, believe it or not. So here we are, catch a kick, attempt a takedown. Jourdan attempts a wheelbarrow escape there, and we end up in this kind of awkward situation. We're close to this pile of junk, some people left in the corner there next to this heavy bag, so I think both of us are trying to control position without running into obstacles there. So I pressed Jourdan up against the wall so I could execute a single leg takedown there. And Jourdan attempting, I just stepped into a really bad position there where I could have given up a leg lock, but managed to move into a cradle there. And Jourdan will not be content to be pinned on his back there. One thing you might not notice about this guy is how strong he is. Jourdan has been powerlifting for quite some time. He can squat and deadlift quite a bit, so his core strength is actually pretty phenomenal for his size. So I gotta say, when we do straight grappling, it's pretty difficult to submit Jourdan. So with the strikes, that's a big advantage for me. Now, Jourdan is fighting from a southpaw position. He's not a natural southpaw. A couple of years ago, he decided to start practicing from the southpaw position, just for contrast. And yeah, he's adapted pretty well to it, I'd say. So we're exchanging some kicks there. Throwing a wild overhand to see if I can fake to set up a takedown, but no, working back up against the wall. Takedowns off the cage or against a wall are the easiest to get against a guy like this. But again, Jourdan, he's got a background in Wing Chun, so again, the trapping range that's kind of his jam here. So head placement is absolutely imperative to take a guy down like this down. So I managed to get the single leg, switch to the knee tap, working to a cradle on the side into mount. But again, watch how good Jourdan is at avoiding the pin. So I'm attempting to flatten him out here, but Jourdan does something really smart here, which you might not notice. He's baiting me to take a submission attempt. He's baiting me to take that armbar, which, you know, we've whirled so much, we've trained so much together. He knows my tendencies right now, so I'm attempting that armbar, but he postures up, so puts me back into the guard, and manages to stuff the armbar. So I'm back in the guard, trying to climb the body, work the spider guard there a little bit, transitioning to the high guard, focusing on his left, no, that's his right arm, so I can trap that, clear the shoulder, and set up a triangle. And now I'm using those elbows there, but I'm covering up with the hand there, because again, it's light contact. I don't want to open up any cuts there. But like I said, without strikes, it is tough to catch this guy with chokes, especially the triangle. Jourdan's pretty good at stuffing those, so those strikes help a lot to change up the game here. And if you're going to go for a triangle with a guy like this who's very good at staying off of his back and avoiding a pin, then yeah, switch to a mounted triangle whenever possible. Exchange some strikes. Nice little flurry there. And that jumping knee inside the clinch, I like that a lot, so as to avoid getting the knee trapped and having my opponent get a takedown on me. Mealou en compasson right there. And catch a leg and go for an inside trip. Again, Jourdan has a really good open guard. He likes crazy stuff like berimbolo and inverted guards and de la Riva. And right there, he actually thought the time had expired, so he kind of gave up that armbar. Usually he puts up quite a fight when attempting the armbar, and Linji from the sidelines just told him, no, we have a minute left, so again, we're back at it. Again, this isn't about winning or losing, it's just about learning and refining skills here. So, again, I love sparring with Jourdan because he always adapts and helps push me to my limits there. There's the illusion kick and an up kick from the floor, and you know, we're missing by a mile with those high kicks, but yeah, just focusing on range, learning a few things. Another single leg, running the pipe to get that finish. Working to pass the guard into a cradle, and there's the time. Alright, thanks for the match, Jourdan. Excellent work. Just to illustrate how difficult Jourdan can be to pin and the mindset you need to develop for MMA, here's Jourdan versus Michael Holbert, the wrestling coach, who has 20 kilos on him, holding him in a side right position. Jourdan is about to do a half Granby roll to re-guard, but not only that, he is almost able to set up the triangle choke. He actually gets in the triangle position. But again, Michael is a big guy, broad shoulders, manages to pressure forward and avoid the triangle choke. But excellent maneuver to go from a potentially bad position to at least a neutral position. If you like narrated sparring like this, let me know and I'll be happy to do more. So thanks for watching. Get out there and train.